Hey, how are you? Adam here once again, as always. It's never going to be anybody but me. Well, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in the future? But 99% sure it's just going to be always me. Journal entry or not. You can hear. I don't know. Date is 10/24/2016. Yeah, I don't want to leave that. It's like because I hate when people do that, like vague, like, oh, there's well, see, I'm still doing the vague thing because I can't bring myself to talk about like just fucking. Well, see, it's like you say loneliness and just like depression, but it's like, is that what you really mean though? It's like because it feels so easy to say those things. Like, oh, I'm just depressed, or I'm just lonely, or whatever. It feels like, it feels like very easy to say those things. But, it just feels like some part of me is like, oh, well, that's the thing you say to, like, get attention. And, I just don't want to, it's like there's that part of me that's like, you don't want to come off like you want attention. This is a drama attention horror shit. And so, there's no easy way out of that one. So, I'm not depressed. So I don't want to fucking say that. 10/24/2016, 11:15 p.m. Came down here earlier today, and I made a cover of "Meet Me in the Bathroom" by The Strokes. It was a slower sort of acoustic version of it, up 4 half steps, I think. I did it in B, but I think the Strokes did it in whatever G flat is, but I know that's not fucking, A sharp. A sharp. I think the Strokes did it in A sharp. I did it in G. No, not G. B. But yeah, so I just did it in B because I can't get any power with, I can do Julian Casablancas' vocal range just fine, but it's like, it doesn't sound good. I get more, power out of my voice if I go a little higher with the vocals, because Julian Casablancas does it down like, when they say promises, they mean promises. When they say promises. That's, the range. The second one, I think, was my range. I don't know. Let me take a listen to that. See if, hold on just a second. I'm listening to it right now. Hold on. When they say. I'm not going to try to figure out the fucking keys right now, so you can just forget it. So I don't know why. I still taste vague blood taste in my mouth. Been having that for years now. Just years. So, it can't be cancer if it's been for years. Because cancer grows rapidly, and this isn't growing rapidly if it's cancer. That's not fucking, I don't want to say that. Just, freak myself out. But whatever it is, it's some kind of infection. It just, and I can feel my fucking sinuses just like they crunch around in there all the time. And I don't know what it is, but it just makes me fucking miserable, to have these goddamn symptoms all the time. And today, it's like I've never done this before. I freaked out on a telemarketer. Like I said, I called her a stupid cunt. And hung up on her. But, it's like, that's just not like me to freak out on telemarketers like that. And I know it's these dumb sinuses. I don't know what my body thinks it's going to accomplish by giving me these symptoms that, there's nothing I can do about it. My biology has no idea that there's such a thing as a doctor. So, if I were living in nature, like, my DNA is designed to live in, with no doctors, I don't know what it would think, I could do about this. So why would it give me symptoms? Why would it give me symptoms I couldn't do anything about? Is my question. Like, pain, there's a very obvious reason for pain. Because if you didn't feel pain, then you wouldn't, punch the bear or punch the coyote trying to gnaw your arm off. Or, whatever, you would avoid the pain and make it stop if it were there. But there's just some... Fuck, I hear something. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. I don't hear anything going on, so, I'll just continue talking. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, nobody listens to these. So, I don't know why. Yeah, it's a fucking guy. It's the fucking guy. Yeah, I played the Strokes thing I did today through the PA system, because I usually like doing that, like playing it loud through the PA system to like pretend that it's right in front of me, like people are performing it in front of me. I don't know why I would want to do that because, I'm mostly going for a studio album, I should be practicing to make a studio album, not practicing to make some stupid bullshit. Like live shit. But, I listened to it. It sounded good. There was something just subtly different about the way it sounded. And because I compared it to a Foo Fighters song, just to see if, I'm getting close to professional level, like mixing shit. There was something very subtly different about the Foo Fighters song, like in the drums and just the way everything was mixed together, that it just didn't seem like my mix was quite getting there. But, it's like, how do I know which one is the better one? Especially when you have dead ears after a while, when you've been producing all day. Well, I don't want to say it's pretentious term, producing all day, like I'm some producer when I'm not. Yeah, but when you've been listening to shit all day, and then you put it through the PA system, it's like you can't tell anymore. You just can't tell. You got to take a break and then come back and listen, and then do your comparing then. But it's just like it's not a lot of time here. So it's, what do you do when you take your I don't know how to fucking talk. I don't know how to complete sentences because I'm retarded. Yeah, so 7 minutes. Dead air. Not talking about anything. Yeah, so we'll go out and run tomorrow. Hopefully, I just want to start feeling fantastic. Because I remember talking about it on the journals many times. Just like, oh, I feel fantastic today. And I want to get back to that. I still exercise maybe not quite as much as I did in like September, but it's still a lot. But I don't know what I have to do to make these fucking symptoms go away, and I would just feel so great. I would just feel so great all the time if I didn't have these dumb symptoms in my dumb face. So, it's like I don't know what to do. They come and go, and it's been like a week now. And today I've been like, I've been seeing like this shit for like years, like for a decade at least, like weird shit in the center of my vision. But today I've been seeing like that just very faint afterglow sort of thing in the center of my vision, and what the fuck is that? It's just draining, and it's like, and when I go to sleep, like I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night, and I know I've been sleeping in a position that's making my adrenaline fucking rush, and there's just nothing I can do about it, and it's just so fucking draining. Do I hear things? I don't know. Oh, no. Yeah, so, I just wish that I would feel better. Because I hate these symptoms, and I hate faint tasting blood. And I just hate it. I hate thinking like, oh, is all this inflammation going to lead up to cancer at some point? Because I just don't ever think about anything but cancer, and I don't know, it's just draining, and I just fucking want it to stop. I really need it to stop. 9:37. Yeah, and when I go out to throw the football, like if I aggravate the symptoms, like I start like feeling all woozy and fucking dizzy, and then I start seeing the fucking thing in the center of my vision, this fucking, I don't know what it is. It's just scary, and I wish it would go away. Yeah, I wonder if it has anything to do with my spine. Spinal fucking bone spurs blocking off the pinching nerves and like blocking off blood supply and shit. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, I mean, I guess it would. Well, I guess you can be 29 and have bone spurs. I don't know. But we're up to 10:30, so I'm done. So goodbye.